Money isn't confusing. The system is. Welcome to Money Fools.
You finally got that massive promotion. A bigger paycheck hits your account on Friday, and for a moment, you feel undeniably rich. But fast forward just 30 days, and you look at your banking app. Your account is flatlining again. The money vanished, and you have absolutely no idea where thousands of dollars went. Welcome to the high income trap. It's the invisible financial force keeping doctors, corporate lawyers, and high-paid tech bros completely broke, living paycheck to paycheck just like everyone else. You see, making more money does not magically fix bad financial habits. In fact, a higher income just acts like gasoline, magnifying those bad habits until they burn you. Let's look at the first major trap: lifestyle inflation. It's the silent killer of wealth, constantly stealing your future without you even noticing it happening in real time.
Money fools millions every day. If you don't want to be one of them, subscribe.
As your income goes up, your baseline for what feels normal goes up. Suddenly, your perfectly reliable 5-year-old sedan feels embarrassing to drive to the office. That nice 2-bedroom apartment feels too small. The restaurants you used to love aren't fancy enough. You upgrade every aspect of your life to match the new paycheck. This is the brutal reality of Parkinson's law of money. No matter how much you make, your expenses will always rise perfectly to meet your new income level. You think you're richer, but do the math. Your net worth hasn't grown. You're running as fast as you can just to stay in the exact same spot. Actually, you might be even worse off than before, because now you have massive bills to maintain this new life, and the financial stress is keeping you up at night. That brings us to trap number 2, the "I deserve it" mindset. It's a psychological justification, and honestly, we have all fallen into this trap at least once. You just worked a grueling 60-hour week. Your boss was breathing down your neck, the project was an absolute nightmare, and your energy is completely drained. So to cope, you buy that $1,000 watch, or you book a last-minute luxury trip to Cabo. You tell yourself, "I work hard, so I earned this reward." But let's be honest, this is purely emotional spending. You're literally trading your future financial freedom just to soothe the stress of your present-day job. It provides a temporary dopamine hit that lasts about 10 minutes, but it leaves a permanent, gaping hole in your long-term net worth. It is a terrible trade. Trap number 3 is what I call the illusion of fixed costs. We trick ourselves into thinking our biggest monthly expenses are set in stone and unchangeable. You look at your luxury apartment rent, your 2 car payments, your insurance, and your 10 streaming subscriptions, and you think, well, I can't change these, I have to pay them. But these aren't fixed. You chose them. And if you chose them, you have the absolute power to unchoose them and take your financial power back. A $900 car lease is not a necessity for human survival. It's a heavy, depreciating luxury item that you've slowly convinced yourself you need for your daily commute. When your so-called fixed costs eat up 80% of your income, you leave yourself absolutely no buffer for emergencies and zero capital to start investing. And that lack of a buffer pushes people right into trap number 4, the high-income debt trap. This is where your financial future goes to die. Statistically, high earners often carry the most consumer debt. They use their impressive salary to finance a luxurious lifestyle that they actually cannot afford in cash. We're talking jumbo mortgages, massive student loans, luxury car notes, and maxed-out rewards credit cards with 24% interest eating away at your bank account every month. When you carry debt, you're literally paying extra money for the privilege of spending money you haven't even made yet. It's renting the future to pay for today. It's financial quicksand. The harder you work, the more taxes you pay, and the deeper you sink into your monthly minimum payments, suffocating your ability to build wealth. So, how do you escape the rat race? How do you actually get rich? Step 1, you must adopt the golden rule and pay yourself first. See, most people do this backwards. They pay their landlord, they pay the car company, they spend on fun, and they try to save whatever is left over at the end. Spoiler alert, human nature dictates that there is never anything left. If the money is in your checking account, you will find a reason to spend it. Wealthy people do the exact opposite. They grab their share of the money before anyone else gets to touch it. They prioritize their future over the present. The secret is to automate it. The very day your paycheck hits, 20% goes straight into an investment account. No clicking buttons, no willpower required. You never see the money, so you can't be tempted to spend it. You force your lifestyle to adapt and comfortably survive on the remaining 80%. Step 2, destroy the invisible leaks. I challenge you to track every single penny of your spending for just 30 days. Write it all down. You will be absolutely horrified by how much money bleeds out on overpriced food delivery, unused gym memberships, and late-night impulsive Amazon buys you didn't need. Cut the fat ruthlessly. Every single dollar you save by cutting waste is a soldier you can send to the battlefield to earn interest for you while you sleep. Step 3, cap your lifestyle. Put a hard ceiling on your expenses. This is the ultimate superpower of the self-made millionaire class. Next time you get a raise or a massive bonus, pretend that it never happened. Continue living strictly on your old salary like nothing has changed. Take 100% of that new raise and funnel it directly into wealth-building assets that generate passive income while you sleep. We're talking about broad market index funds, income-producing real estate, or capital to start your own business. This is the exact playbook on how the rich get richer. Because true wealth isn't the shiny German car you drive to work. That's not wealth. That's just spending money to look like you have money. True wealth is what you don't see. It's the quiet investments compounding in the background, untouched, growing stronger every single year in complete silence. Let's talk about the math of compound interest, which Albert Einstein famously called the eighth wonder of the world. It is pure magic if you use it right. If you just invest $500 a month into a standard S&P 500 index fund and let it sit for 30 years, that modest monthly contribution grows into over $1 million. Your money is literally working harder and making more money than you do at your day job. But understand this, every time you waste money on things you don't need today, you're literally violently robbing your future self of that compounding wealth. You're literally choosing instant gratification over long-term financial freedom. You're choosing a dopamine hit today over early retirement tomorrow. Step 4, you must shift your identity. Stop seeing yourself as a consumer who works just to buy things. Consumers always stay broke. An investor's goal is to buy assets to actually be rich. They don't care about the status, they care about the spreadsheet. Start asking yourself before every major purchase, is this object buying me freedom or is it chaining me to my desk for another 5 years? Because ultimately, the goal of making money is not to buy more plastic junk. The goal of money is to buy back your time. Time to spend with your family, time to travel the world, time to work on projects you actually love without worrying about a paycheck. High earners who stay broke never realize a crucial truth. They themselves are the golden goose. Their salary is their only source of income. If you lose your job tomorrow, your income goes to absolute zero, but your massive lifestyle expenses and debt payments remain exactly the same. That is the ultimate financial vulnerability. Despite your huge salary, you're still just one bad month, one layoff, or one recession away from total disaster. So start today, not tomorrow, right now. Take a brutally honest look at your bank statements and face the reality of where your cash is going. Cut the ego, downgrade your lifestyle if you have to, sell the expensive car, move to a cheaper apartment, do whatever it takes to free up cash. Redirect that new cash flow into your financial fortress. Buy assets that pay you. Turn your income into an army that fights for your freedom. It won't be easy. It requires massive discipline. It requires saying no to your friends and no to your own impulses. But if you do this, 5 years from now, you won't just be a high earner wearing a nice suit with an empty bank account. You will have real, undeniable, unshakable wealth. And that is a financial game you can actually win. Subscribe to the channel for more.
Don't let money fool you again. This isn't the end. It's where understanding begins. Bye for now.